In politics, some leaders are born into powerful families, while others rise through elite universities and influential networks. But sometimes a leader emerges from hardship, from poverty, from a life far away from the centers of power. A man who worked in factories as a child, who fought his way through education, who became a human rights lawyer, and who would rise to become one of the most influential political figures in South Korea. This is the story of Lee Jae-myung. Lee Jae-myung was born on December 23, 1963, into a poor rural family in Andong. His childhood was marked by poverty and hardship. His family struggled financially, and as a young boy, Lee had to work in factories instead of enjoying a typical childhood. During this time, he suffered a serious workplace accident that permanently injured his arm. These early experiences deeply shaped his worldview. They exposed him to the struggles faced by workers and low-income families in South Korea's rapidly industrializing society. Despite these challenges, Lee was determined to change his life through education. Because he couldn't afford traditional schooling, he studied independently and eventually passed South Korea's highly competitive equivalency exams. Through sheer determination and persistence, Lee was accepted into Gyeonggi University in Seoul. There, he studied law. During his university years, Lee became deeply interested in social justice and human rights. After graduating and passing the national bar examination, he began working as a human rights lawyer. His legal career focused on defending labor rights, advocating for disadvantaged communities, and supporting citizens who had limited access to legal representation. This work brought him into direct contact with many social and political issues affecting everyday people. Eventually, Lee decided that real change required more than just legal advocacy. He entered politics. In 2010, Lee was elected mayor of Seongnam, a major city near Seoul. As mayor, he became known for bold policies focused on social welfare, transparency, and government reform. His leadership style was direct and outspoken, often challenging powerful institutions and traditional political norms. One of his most widely discussed initiatives was the introduction of new social welfare programs, including youth allowances and expanded public services. Despite the debates, Lee's popularity grew. In 2018, he was elected governor of Gyeonggi province, the most populous province in South Korea. Gyeonggi surrounds the capital city of Seoul and plays a crucial role in the country's economy and administration. As governor, Lee gained national recognition for his leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic. His administration implemented aggressive testing programs and emergency financial support for residents. These policies increased his national profile and positioned him as one of the most prominent figures in South Korean politics. In 2022, Lee ran for president of South Korea. The election became one of the closest and most competitive in the country's modern history. Although he narrowly lost the presidential race, Lee remained one of the most influential leaders in the country's opposition movement. His political journey continued as he remained active in national politics and leadership within his party. Supporters view Lee Jae-myung as a symbol of social mobility and determination, a leader who rose from poverty and factory labor to the highest levels of political influence. Critics, however, often challenge his policies and confrontational political style. Yet his life story remains one of the most remarkable personal journeys in modern South Korean politics. From a factory worker in a poor rural family to a human rights lawyer to a mayor, a provincial governor, and one of the most powerful political figures in South Korea, Lee Jae-myung's story is more than just a political biography. It is a story of resilience, a story of ambition, and the story of a man who fought his way from the margins of society right into the center of national power.